Hi everyone. This week portion is the portion named Korach. It's about a person that was a Levi, was very, very high soul, very powerful soul. That was one of the people that their job in the traveling at the desert was to carry the ark. He was one of the people that were carrying on their shoulder the ark. They were very unique people, and he was making a mistake, as the portion of the Torah is telling us, that he was choosing a bad advice. He was taking a bad advice. What was the bad advice? He wanted to replace the high priest. He wanted to be a priest, not a Levi. What's the meaning of it? The priest is the energy of mercy, energy of like the plus. And the Levites are like the minus. This is energy of judgment. By replacing his job from being left column energy, from being the channel for energy of desire to receive, of pulling and drawing energy into the energy of mercy, really wanted that the left column system, the judgment system, would rule. This was an argument between positive energy to negative energy. It's not evil energy, it's negative, like plus and minus. Now, when we have plus and minus without central column, it creates chaos, it's explosion. And if we will replace plus, that the plus will be the minus and minus will be plus, it's again chaos. What that Korach was doing, it was, as the Zohar is telling us, the same argument that was in the second day of creation, that the second day with which was energy of judgment, wanted to rule instead of mercy. And the result of that was the creation of hell. This is why Korach was taking a bad advice to himself, because it says when someone desires something that doesn't belong to him, he is losing what he has, and what he wanted to achieve, he won't achieve. And this is exactly the energy of argument and dispute, that wherever there is arguments and disputes that come from the desire to see for oneself alone, not seeing the big picture, the benefit of the entire environment or the entire mankind or the entire group, that you are in that group, then the result would be chaos. And this is what's taking place today in the world, that everyone are thinking that they are right. The people that are from the right wing of politics are thinking that they are right, and the people from the left wing of politics thinks that they are right, and they are arguing in such way that there is no central column. So wherever there is no central column, the result would be chaos and destruction. And this is what we see in families. This is what we see in communities. We see it in the synagogues. We see it in churches. We see it everywhere. This is the energy of argument that doesn't bring blessing. This is the energy of separation. And even holy people can lose everything. They can lose their life because of that. I heard a story not long ago about 3 Kabbalists that went into an argument. That argument was because one of them had the memory for a family member, and he wanted to go up to the Torah, to read the Torah in Shabbat afternoon. When you take out the Sefer Torah in Shabbat afternoon, and there are 3 people that go up to the Torah, the Kohen, the Levi, and the Israelite. He wanted to go up to the Torah, and another person bought that aliyah, that going up to the Torah. The person that needed to go up for the memory of his family member was not that rich. He could not afford to buy it. And he was asking nicely the other person. Both of them are big rabbis, Kabbalists. They're very well into the Torah world. And the guy didn't want to give it to him. So they came into an argument, and one said to the other, my words are not coming back. If I'm saying a word, it's not coming back. They're listening to it in the upper world. The other one says the same. In the upper world, they're listening to my word also. One said to the other, you won't finish this month. You will die. The other answered the same. A third guy, also a big rabbi, a Kabbalist, was interfering, trying to see what to do, and he went into the argument as well. All the three rabbis, all the three these sages passed away within a month because of that argument, because of the dispute, because of that negative energy that was there between them, that they did not respect one another. It happened not long ago, a few years ago. This is why we need to be careful not to go into energy of separation that comes out of ego. This is why to give up for the other, to let go, is better than going into the dispute and into the argument. I know that it's not easy. This is one of the hardest things to do. But we can see what happened to Korach and all the people that were with him. They were swollen into the earth. This was something very problematic because they ignited the energy of hell and they were sent to them alive. The earth opened itself like the mouth opening himself, and they were swallowing into the earth. So this is the lesson of this week. To be careful not to go into arguments that definitely are not necessary, not to argue for small things and not to argue for big things, because it magnetizes very bad things to those that are involved with that arguments. God willing that we will have the strength, we are praying to have the strength to overcome our ego, our own ego, and not to fall into anger and into arguments that are not necessary. Wish you all the best.